Hello! Before we start this video, I just want to give a quick explanation of why I haven't posted on this channel in a month. Because at the beginning of this channel I said weekly, every week, every couple weeks, you know, it was gonna be kind of that was gonna be my schedule. And then there was a month of silence. So yeah, that happened. I actually do have an explanation for that, and it's very stupid. It's kind of a dumb, pathetic reason, but it's the truth, so I can't really change it. So basically why I haven't posted in a month, just to sum this up briefly, is because I wanted to make a Bob Ross tutorial video. Like, I wanted to follow a Bob Ross tutorial. I have very little experience in painting. Like, the only times I really painted were in 10th grade when I had to for art projects, and let's just say it was embarrassing and it wasn't great. But for some reason, knowing full well that I am not a painter, I was like, let's follow a Bob Ross tutorial. Genius plan, that'll look beautiful. My sister, who actually knows how to paint, shout out to you, Ray, picked the video, helped me pick out art supplies for the video. They were craft paints though, because I'm too broke for actual paint that's actually quality. So that was already a great start. And we started the video. We made a video. And it was terrible. It was not good. And you know, it was a fun experience, but it just wasn't a video anyone would ever want to watch. The whole video was me being confused to the point to where it was annoying. Like, it was legitimately annoying how confused I was by the tutorial. I could not keep up with it. Rachel had to keep explaining things to me because I just could not get it down. It was kind of just something that I didn't think anyone would want to see. Also, to make matters even better, the final painting, I wouldn't hang that up anywhere. A little 2-year-old's scribbled drawing would be more worthy of being framed than what I created. It's supposed to be, it's over there on my desk. You can't see it, so I don't know why I said that. It's probably best that you can't see it though, trust me, you don't want to see that painting. It puts the pain in paint. That was stupid. But it's supposed to be a picture of, like, the ocean under a nice calm sky with some nice trees, some nice happy trees, as Bob Ross would say. And I don't know what it is, but it's not that. Long story short, after I made the Bob Ross video, I felt compelled to upload it. Like, I felt like I had to upload it because I'd made the video. But then my sister was like, you know, if you hate the video, you don't have to upload it. And then I just realized, that's true. No one's forcing me to upload this. No one's holding me at gunpoint saying, upload that video. Upload it. Everyone wants to see you paint a piece of trash. So I didn't upload it, and you're never gonna see it, and trust me, that's for the best. I'd like to say that failures are a learning experience, but that is probably the one art failure I had that was hardly even a learning experience. Nothing great came out of it. Anyway, now that I'm not uploading it, I feel free to upload other videos. Basically, I wasn't posting because I felt compelled to post that video, and I felt like I couldn't post any other video until I posted that video. I don't know why. That's not very logical, and no one told me to do that, but I mentally just thought that way. And now that I'm not posting that, I am back to posting normal videos. So yeah, there's my reason on why I didn't post for a month. It was because of that disaster of a project. But now I am back, and I'm gonna be posting the stuff I actually enjoy doing, so yay. Anyway, let's talk about this video. In this video, I made a bird box, or a box covered in birds and designs and great things. It's not based on the Bird Box from Netflix. Just felt like I should throw that out there because I just realized that's what it sounds like. It's not based on that. That's a horror movie. I don't watch horror movies anymore because, you know, it's just... why? Anyway, this box was for my grandma, or I call her Ma, so that's what I'm gonna call her in this video. It was her birthday recently, and I thought I would make her something because that's apparently all I can do for people's birthdays. Which is partly because it's fun, and partly because I just have no money, so I can't really buy anyone anything. But you know, making things is great because it also puts some thought into it, it puts some work into it. It was a birthday present for her, and I was super excited to make it. And the reason I chose birds, I wanted to put this in there, is because when I was little and we'd go to her house, she had this bird clock. It was the coolest thing ever. Every single hour, it would make a different bird noise. Like at 1 o'clock, it would make a bird noise, and at 2 o'clock, it'd make a different bird noise, and you get the point. And I don't really know what the different kinds of birds were, but I just remember thinking, that's so cool. Why doesn't every clock do that? Why don't we just replace every clock with a bird clock? I'm gonna start this. We're gonna sign a petition to just get rid of the normal clocks. The normal clocks are irrelevant. They are unspecial. They are a burden. because we're talking about birds, and so I just figured I would make it a pun. Basically, the whole box was inspired by the bird clock. Hopefully that was a good idea. I honestly have no idea if she even has that clock anymore. Hopefully she does. Maybe. Hopefully she didn't get rid of that clock. I love that clock. But she seemed to like it when I gave it to her, so that's a good sign. My mom kept saying the front of the box looked like a smiley face because like the handle hung right between the two little latchy things that open and close the box. Is that what they're called? Latch-y things? Like they... You know what they do. And it actually does kind of look like a smiley face. So, Ma, if you're watching this and if you ever get sad, just stare at the handle on the box because it perfectly looks like a smiley face. Didn't even plan that. That's just how it looks. So there's that. So far on my channel, besides maybe my space box, which was my first thing I made, the bird box... And I cannot say this without thinking of the Netflix horror movie. Why? The box with birds on it has probably been the least problematic project I've had so far. Like, they've all been super fun to make, but multiple of them have had issues. Both my sister's birthday present and the pencil holder I made for my uncle, both of them had felt problems, and it drove me insane. Especially Uncle Matt's pencil holder because I had to end up painting the inside, and in the end I actually really liked it, but it just made me want to... There were moments when I wanted to set it on fire. I didn't have those moments with this bird box. I never wanted it to burn, which is a good sign. It went pretty well. The only complaint I have about the actual process of making it was I was trying to avoid using felt on the inside of it, and the reason for that is if you've been watching my channel for the last 2 videos, you might have noticed that my felt skills are non-existent. I am terrible at cutting felt. I love felt because it's fuzzy and it's just a special little touch, but I'm terrible at it. I cannot cut it. And so for this project, I wanted to avoid using felt. And so I was just gonna draw on the inside of the box. I was gonna draw a simple design, and I did. But then I realized the wood on the inside was a completely different texture than it was on the outside. And so instead of being nice and cooperating with me like a friendly piece of wood would do, it absorbed my Sharpie ink. It like sucked it all in and made it look ugly. And so then I had to use felt to cover up the mistake. So Ma, now you know that the felt inside your box is covering up all the mistakes that happen. Don't ever remove that. The good thing about this whole thing, to be positive, it was probably the best experience I've had with cutting felt. I just used a simple black one because the box was already super colorful. It was the easiest cutting process I've ever had. It wasn't nearly as complicated as my past experiences, and that gave me hope. So there's that. One could say it felt good to cut the felt correctly. I'm pretty sure I've made a pun like that before, but you know what? It's fine. Let's talk about the outside of the box because I completely skipped that part. The outside went pretty well. I drew the birds and oh my word, the designs, and it all looked pretty nice. I realized that it all looked very crowded though. Like, it was super bright and super crowded, like there were designs, and the whole top of the box just looks like an explosion of color and craziness. And so I didn't really want the whole box to look like that. I felt like that'd be a bit much. So I did something that I've seen a few other artists do, where they'll make it look like the design or the art is just dripping off of like the page or the box. And I thought that would be cool to do because then I could leave some of it just plain wood, so it wouldn't look too crowded, if that makes sense. The box is very bright. I let my obsession with colors take over. I still need to get a yellow Sharpie. I need a yellow Sharpie. I wish I had a yellow Sharpie. On my uncle's pencil holder, I also needed a yellow Why? I also needed a yellow Sharpie, and I thought to myself, I'm gonna get a yellow Sharpie before I do another video. And then I didn't get a yellow Sharpie for some reason. I just forgot. So when I made this box, I realized I don't have a yellow Sharpie, but I didn't have time to get a yellow Sharpie because we weren't going to Hobby Lobby, and I just realized I have said that word a million times. See how many times I can say yellow Sharpie in one video. Also, can I just say that Sharpies are liars. Sharpies are liars. They are lying to you. The lids are not accurate to the color of the Sharpie. The lids tell you that the Sharpies are bright, neon bright, and beautiful and exploding with brightness. And then guess what? The color ends up being so much darker than you think it'll be. Just know that Sharpies are lying to you and that I need to get neon Sharpies. My sister said the box was already bright enough, and as you can see in the video, it is pretty bright, but still, it's not the color of the Sharpie lids. The fact that it's bright doesn't change the fact that I was tricked by my markers. I guess you could say the Sharpie lids lying to me is just a little annoying. A little annoying. It's actually a lot, but it's it wouldn't have worked if I said it that way. This video has been very unorganized. I'm recording at a time where I've been writing an economics paper. See, literature has scarred me to the point to where I cannot escape from it. I'm literally done writing literature papers. I'm literally done writing literature. Yet I can't escape them. I've been up all night doing schoolwork, and recording this at this given time might have been a poor decision, but I wanted to get this video out there. I really wanted to post something again. I'm very happy with how this project turned out. I look forward to making more projects, and yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna sum this up, and you can see the finished box in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so here's the finished box. We've got little birds and all the colorful designs. So yeah, that's cool. We have little drippy thing, not sure what you call that. So yeah, there's all that. And then on the inside, which I forgot to actually video for the speed draw, there is the black felt, and you're just surrounded by, sorry I'm moving this around a lot, surrounded by a lot of colorful dots. I forgot what they're called. So that is the finished product. Get one final look at the box. Yeah, alright, there you go. That's that. You can sign off.